Williams video. I'm trying to see if it's on Williams. Oh no, he got there when Carter was in my face.
So what they're going to come up with, I don't know. They're getting Helm's story. Helm's going to say he didn't do anything. If somebody is on this live and they can quickly, in my video, this live video, go back real quick and just if you could clip out the part where he said he didn't touch her. And if you could do that, that would be great. Hey, wait. Oh, I'll come with you. Oh, here, I'll just finish this up as I go. Hi. Are you?
I'm Lieutenant King.
Hi, Lieutenant King. I'm Carrie. How are you? I'm smoking though. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Hey, I don't mind you recording me, just the conversations with us. So, but I don't mind you recording.
No. Well, I mean, you have a DAR, right? Or are you recording also? Body camera DAR?
No, but I am recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, what's your name? I'm sorry, can I see that one more time? You want to tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was here and I was recording at the fence sign where the second sign is right there. And I was asking the sergeant if I could see the warrant because he said he was going to arrest me. And I was asking if I could see the warrant, and when I was recording him, and when he was telling me that, no and whatever, then he was grabbing my arm. I told him, don't touch me.
Where did he grab your arm at?
Right here.
Show me.
And I told him, don't touch me, and he let me go. And then I came around, and that was the incident. I left, and I came this way.
Okay, where was... Actually, you mind showing me exactly where you were standing and where he was standing?
Yeah. Okay, can I give him one of my cards?
I need this, yeah.
I was here, and he was here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was here, and he was here.
Okay.
Because it affected me, so I could read the warrant.
I'm sorry, how does the warrant affect you?
Because he said he was going to arrest me because the warrant stated that nobody else was allowed on the property.
Okay.
So I said, can I see the warrant? And he said, no, because you have no standing here or something like
Correct.
that.
Do you live here?
No.
You don't live here?
No.
Okay. So you don't have standing here.
Yeah, but if it was going to affect me, I wanted to see the warrant that said that I wasn't allowed to be here because he gave me permission. The owner gave me permission to be on this property.
Okay. And as I...
Yeah, we spoke earlier about this. The owner asked for people to come here.
That,
so I mean,
as
how...
I explained to you earlier, when we spoke on the phone, during the service of a search warrant, we don't let anybody come onto the property.
But say I'm just a civilian. I don't know anything about law.
That's why so the sergeant did tell you that
that's why I was asking.
The sergeant did tell you that you don't have
warrant.
standing and that the warrant doesn't apply to you, did he not?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Can you explain to me?
Doesn't it apply to me if I'm arrested because of it? Because the warrant
No. What applies to your arrest is the fact that he gave you a lawful order and you failed to follow it. That's when the warrant itself only deals with the property owner. And ma'am, are you the property owner?
No.
Yeah. I'm Lieutenant King, by the way.
Well, one thing, Lieutenant, though, when she was outside of the gate, she never entered the property.
I never entered the property.
So just let me finish.
So he didn't need to grab me because it's not like I was entering the property. I was talking to him.
So he was standing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to me how you were close enough to him that he would even be able to reach you?
Um,
Where was your arm when he grabbed you?
I was like this, so right here.
So he actually reached out and grabbed you
Yeah.
like that? Ma'am, did you catch that on video? I know you were rolling.
I am catching it because I'm going to be also taking a report on it too.
No. I understand that. Would I be
No,
able
she
to get a
wasn't.
copy of that video?
It's
Yeah.
on Facebook. You're on Facebook already.
She
Okay,
wasn't
no,
here
that's
at that
fine.
time, but I have video.
Yeah,
Do you have the video of it?
We
Can
have-
I see it?
She has.
We have a few videos of it, and I'm waiting for those to come over because a few people were afraid, so they left. So there was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 other cell
In
phones
my
that captured
video, it
different
doesn't
angles.
Actually, I don't think it shows him actually touching me. It shows me saying, "Don't touch me." That's when he let me go. And then I left. I moved this way, and then that's when Sergeant Carter got in my face.
Okay. But after you were advised to back up, did they tell you to back up at any time?
I don't know. I was talking to him about the warrant.
You don't know?
No, I have to look at the video. I was talking to him about the warrant when he grabbed me.
No. I understand that. But at any time while you guys were communicating, did he tell you to back up?
Yeah.
He did? And did you?
No.
Can I
No.
ask why?
Because I wasn't sure it was, like I said, I wasn't sure it was valid. I wanted to see, like I said, I'm a civilian, and I was asking for more information. I was asking for
Right.
written documentation or information so that I would be well informed of my rights or whatever, or that I was breaking the law.
Okay. So you don't have any right to the warrant. Only the property owner is. That is a document between the judge, the people serving the warrant, and the property owner, which she can explain to you.
I can explain, but when the property owner
That's-
wants to share that,
That's not. And again,
Yeah.
you said that you wrote warrants.
Yeah, I did,
drug-related
but
warrants,
drug-related.
So you understand, right? So
but
you
this isn't
understand-
criminal. That was
This
the
is-
big problem is you guys are treating
Wait.
people as criminals when they're not criminal.
I'm not going to get into that part again. We already discussed.
I know. I have that. I recorded it. You recorded it too.
Okay.
We recorded it, but it's
So
that's
so
the
sergeant
issue
told
we're
you to
having.
back up. Okay. The sergeant told you to back up, and you refused. Correct.
Well,
Correct.
Okay. So you don't have a right to see the warrant. You are breaking the law by failing to obey a lawful order. He does have a right to tell you to get off the property.
Okay,
Or to
see,
back
but I
up.
don't know that. That's
So,
why I was asking for
Please, and again,
information.
explain to me how exactly you were close enough to him that he got your arm.
Because I was here, he came up here. When I came up here, he came up here.
Okay, and you
And
came
we
up
were
here
talking.
after he told you to back up, correct?
I don't know if it was after or before. I
you
can
were
show
already
the
at
video.
everybody was at the gate already.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, hold on.
I mean,
No, we're talking.
I know. I just don't want to see people's
I
words
can
getting
look at-
twisted.
Carrie.
I'll look
Please.
at. I'll look for the video because it sounds like you want to get into other stuff, but
No,
you're
no,
not
no, I-
taking what I'm saying seriously.
No, I
because
am.
you wanna
I
get
am. I'm
into
trying to
other
get all the
things.
facts, not just one side.
Well, do you mind saying what you guys were just speaking about a few minutes earlier?
No, ma'am.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just the facts, but you've
Ma'am.
got their version of it, and she is a
They're
civilian.
aggressive
She was
before the
here.
fact.
I'm getting her version of it. And
After
if
the
you saw it,
aggressor.
I will come speak to you also. So can you please just excuse us so we can speak in private, and I'll speak to you in private, and I'll speak to you in private.
Do you want us to speak in
No,
private?
I
Then
don't-
that's
I
fine.
don't
Just
think-
you don't have to talk to anybody then if you don't want to.
I don't want
Just
to
wait for the attorney.
because of the fact that Sergeant Helms lied and said that he didn't touch me, and that's
Okay,
why I
so-
don't trust.
So
I
that I'm
don't- that's
clear,
why I
did he
wanted to
touch
be-
you or did he grab
He
you?
grabbed me.
He grabbed you how?
Yes. Like this.
Okay. Did you get injured by that?
Yeah. Well, it hurts. Yeah.
It does hurt?
Yes, it does hurt.
As I understand, did the ambulance come here?
The fire department did. Yes.
Okay. They
Yes.
saw you. Did you refuse transportation? I don't see any bruises or any injuries on you.
Transportation.
Her sleeves down.
No,
Which-
well, they said that I could get a bruise later on. It's not going to show up right away. But that's besides the point.
And you're not in the middle
Okay,
of the
so exactly where on your arm did it happen? So
Right here.
can you turn your arm outward real quick? Okay.
You don't
So
have
there's
to
no
incriminate
visible
yourself.
bruises. Beg your pardon?
She doesn't need to incriminate herself.
Ma'am. Okay, now I'm conducting an investigation, so please don't interfere with my investigation. All right? She failed to obey a lawful order, so now I have a right to lawfully detain her. I'm asking you politely, please don't interfere. Okay? So, please, go ahead.
Okay, so I was asking him about the warrant. That's when he grabbed me. I left and went that way. And that was it.
Okay, well, what did you do when you left?
I left. I was coming over to this side, and Sergeant Carter came in front of me.
Okay,
And that was it.
that was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did Sergeant Carter block your movement?
Yeah, that's why I asked him.
That's actually considered a 207 kidnap if you're not free to go and you're not being held suspect for anything. Why is he?
I asked him if I was.
Well, if he's not preventing her from movement, he's preventing her from freely walking away.
You were a cop, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, you know
I
that's
asked.
not right.
I asked him,
well.
am I being detained? I could look. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get the video for him.
May I ask who takes a report with?
This?
No, I didn't witness all that part. I got here late because I was with the 90-year-old woman
Ma'am,
still.
Did you witness this?
I came in and
So you didn't see it either? Was there anybody else that saw it, ma'am?
yes. His name is William. The spelling, the last name,
I'll call him.
starts with a Y.
It's Billy. I'll call Billy.
He had a live video. We call him Billy. We would have to reach him. He had a live video going. He even said he had it from beginning to end, the whole everything that happened.
Okay.
So.
Miss Hand, would you be able to reach out to him now?
When I shut off my live video, I can, or I can try for my.
phone completely died.
You want to try my here? You want to?
She has some.
But he has.
If you want to go back to the call log, one of those should be him. No, it's going to be earlier in the time frame. Early. Probably around 5-ish. And I think it's this one because I got hung up on a few times when I was tried. The gentleman, remember, he had on the speakerphone.
Yes.
So that's him. And then there was, I think, was it Marcella who already left that said a couple of people had it, but they were fearful and they didn't speak good English. So we need an interpreter to get those, but we can provide them. Just out of curiosity, when you have something like this, who would be the investigative agency on it? Is it you that would be the investigating agency on your own?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So when people need to have support, then would it be safe to say then if they choose to have support, they would need a medical doctor with them by their side for like a psychiatrist or something, if they choose to have support with them?
If they need to go see their doctor,
No, meaning
they're more than
when they
welcome
come
to
here
do
with
that.
these warrants and they're totally freaked out and they're getting all nervous, who are they able to have with them for support?
Well, I'm only going to talk about the warrant itself, and the warrant, as far as the warrant goes, it's going to be people who reside on the property.
So,
Because there's been too many instances, and you've got plenty of videos showing it, that when you guys start interacting with the property owner while they're trying to discuss things with them, it's non-productive.
but do you understand these property, the owners are not being explained their rights. I mean, they're being signed forms.
That is between them and the CDFA.
But CDFA is not helping them.
He does not have it on recording. He hadn't turned on his phone yet, but he did visually see it. Do you want?
I would like to
statement
speak
by
with him. Yeah. Is he able to come out here and meet with me?
Can you come back to the?
I can't find the video. It was taken down.
I'm pretty sure I don't know, there's 5,000 people. I'm pretty sure somebody's got it backed up, so I'm fairly certain we can get it. The few people that were afraid that took off, and I have a feeling it's because of their citizenship status, from what I understand.
That's not an issue with us.
I know, but people are afraid of that, and you can understand why, because they're being bullied, telling them that they're getting deported and all this.
If you know somebody who has the video, you can convey. We don't take an issue with anybody's immigration status. That's not our concern whatsoever.
Well, I know Gavin Newsom said everybody, we're sanctuary,
All
so
I'm worried about is the witnesses. So I'm not worried about any of that other stuff. Their
And I
immigration
have
is not
another
an
question.
issue.
What is My whole thing was also
here
that
in
that
15
he's lying and
minutes.
saying that he didn't touch me. At first, he said that. He said that a few times, but that he didn't grab me. And then he said something. I don't know
what he said was, I asked him a few times about touching. He said no, and it was all recorded. No, and then he switched it to I gathered her. So I'm not certain what gathering somebody means.
He's supposed to be a sheriff.
No.
And he's supposed to be a law enforcement officer.
Yes, ma'am.
So how that bothers me that he was able to blatantly lie.
Okay.
And then
I would have to see all that.
he wanted to take he wanted to take the report, and I told him no, I'm not letting you take the report.
Well, just
I'd
so you
rather-
know, you broke the law by delaying an officer, by refusing to follow his lawful orders, which were lawful. So he has a right to detain you. So I realize that he let you walk away, but that doesn't mean that you're in the clear.
Okay, but can he state that he's detaining me?
But he
the
didn't.
thing is,
You told me he didn't detain you. I'm just saying that he could.
well,
He had the authority
when he
to do so.
grabbed me, he detained me. But he did let me go. But The thing is, see, as me as a citizen, I'm trying to figure out what the law is and that's why I said if the warrant states a certain thing, that's why I wanted to see the warrant if I could
when
be
law
arrested.
enforcement officers, and she can explain this to you because she used to be law enforcement and served warrants, when law enforcement officers serve a search warrant, they do not have to let anybody on the property, and we don't let anybody on the property. We try to minimize the impact, because the fewer people on the property, the quicker we can get through it and let the residents get back to their normal life. Other people being on the property just delays things and makes things go longer. That's not fair to them.
I stated to
with
him.
With that being said, as I've explained to you, you do not have a right, and this is not the time and the venue for this officer to try to explain to you your concerns. We're not here for that. We are here for scene security. Okay.
But there was eight CHP
I
officers
understand that.
here, and there was a handful of us at that time. We're not armed.
That's
We're
not the point. Ma'am, that's not the point. We do things a certain way, the same way all the time.
But that's why I was
Well, we don't do things a certain way, because
That's
sir,
why I was
they've allowed.
right now, Miss Hand.
I know, but
just a moment. We're still talking.
Okay, that's why I was asking him for more information, and the whole thing with the
How
warrant.
many times did he tell you to back up?
I don't know.
More than one?
I don't know if he told me to back up. No, he told me to back up right here.
How many times did he tell you to back up?
I don't know.
More than one?
I don't know if it was after the fact when he grabbed me,
Right.
or
I'm asking quantity. How many times did he tell you to back up?
when I backed up, when I went over there.
No, not when. How many times?
I don't know. Like I said, I was distraught.
Did he tell you more than one? The first time that he told you, did you back up then?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember when we first started talking? You said no. So
when
did
we
he?
first
How many?
started talking, no, because I was asking him about the
No, when
warrant.
you and I first started talking.
Oh.
Okay. You said that you didn't back up.
No.
So how many times after that did he have to repeat himself?
I don't know.
Was it? Did he have
sir,
to
she
say,
already said she was
"Ma'am,
under duress.
I mean,
Ma'am,
you're trying to force
again,
me to say something,
Miss-
but I
Miss
don't
Hunt.
know. I'm trying to tell you that I don't know. That I was talking to him here.
Was
and I
it
was
more
asking
than one
about
time? That's all I'm
Wendy,
asking.
if you can't answer it, you don't have to answer it, okay?
I
Okay.
can't tell you. I
We're
can't.
done.
This isn't
We're done.
fair.
We're done. Miss Hand, seriously.
I
We're
can't
done.
tell.
I'm conducting an investigation. That's it.
You're coercing her into statements
Miss
that she
Hand.
already said she was under duress.
Okay. Do you have any other questions to me?
Yes.
What?
Okay, like him lying about him touching me. Okay, is there an incident that has to be? Does it have to be reported
I'm
if
gonna look into everything
forceful
right
entry
now.
was used? And then for him to state that he didn't grab me, I can't tell you if he told me to back up here or there because
No. The question was how many times.
I don't know. I can't tell you if he told me to back up when I was over there, when I was over here. I'm telling you, I don't remember. I mean, he told me to back up, but I'm saying I don't remember if it was here or there or where.
Okay, but you do recall that at some point he told you to back up.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you reach across him with your cell phone while he was
No.
talking to somebody? Okay.
I'm gonna reach. It's scary.
So I'll be looking into everything. All right. So we have your information. We got a good phone number for her also? Okay.
The witness is on his way. He said it'd be about 15 minutes, and that's probably 5 minutes ago. So
I don't know how far away they live.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He's in Maryland.
Okay.
I'll wait for him.
He did not have footage. He had just arrived.
Wait, okay, the gal,
he
the
did not
Spanish
have
speaking
footage
gal,
of
just
all
get a
of
hold
it.
of her later. We'd have the footage, it's there.
I'm sorry,
I mean,
Did you
there's.
tell me your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
You might want to express to him the concerns about them following your house. Maybe he can help out with that.
Yeah, I just got a text. My phone completely died. Otherwise, I'd show you the text. But I just got a text from my neighbor, 7:30, that dark SUV drove up and stopped in front of my house. One of the CDF. They actually knew what the vehicle was by. CDF vehicle.
It was a CDFA vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to comment on anything about the
I figured
CDFA.
that. Yeah, that's what we get.
But under the Title 18, which is a federal code, that unless he's doing some investigative business there, why would he be at her house?
Again, ma'am, I'm
Anyway,
not going to
but-
comment on CDFA.
Well, who's going to look after what they're doing? Because who do we call?
You call them. I understand that my
Call
officers
them?
multiple times the CDFA. Multiple
Yeah,
times I've
but
given
you know what?
the PIO
They won't
number.
even give us their. I've called them. It's all recorded on Facebook. They won't even give names.
That's
I don't know if
between
it's
you
a CDFA or the criminal that just left the jail and they hired him. I don't know.
I can't.
I mean, you can
That's
order
not
the
my
patches
venue.
online, but where are people supposed to look for help? Who are they supposed to trust?
The CDFA.
We're supposed to trust CDFA.
We're done.
Wow. This is unreal.
We still haven't got the report back for the YMCA and the library when you're in.
And Melissa, are you available if I need to call you for some follow-up questions?
Yes.
Okay. So let me look into what we have. Miss Hand, if you can find the people that have the other video.
Yeah, I'm actually, as I'm thinking about this, I'm going to actually see if maybe we need to get an attorney involved. I don't feel comfortable about things right now. I really don't.
Okay.
And this is a really...
I'm not gonna get into all of that.
I know. I just have a problem with people's rights in this warrant, and obviously because they're going to keep killing and keep chomping on rights. If you want to ask the resident here, maybe even say, did you invite these people?
And the city council told you that the warrant was compliant when you guys went to the city.
But there's nothing in the warrant that says they can't have support, and it's not a criminal warrant.
We
I've served...
already discussed about nobody's coming on the property while we're doing the warrant.
Because you're treating people as criminals, and they're not. Well... All right, people. Sun is setting. We have Lieutenant King who came out. You heard him. I felt like he was trying to twist things around a little bit. I don't like it.
He already wants a report
I know.
by
I know. But
the
we
aggressor.
are. Yes, he already did deal with the aggressor. They're in cahoots with each other, so it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that one out. You heard her mention right here. She's under duress. So with that statement, obviously that is just what it means, under duress. She is not maybe right now able to provide a clear statement. And this is why everybody needs to really check out your Fifth Amendment constitutional right, your right to self-incrimination. He was trying to sway her in a direction to point her out as if she did something wrong. This girl that I'm standing next to is not a police officer. She has no legal training whatsoever. She was invited to this home by the resident, and the resident, she's stepping out. Be careful if you don't want to talk to them. You don't have to. This is just outrageous. So it just seemed like he was leading her. I don't know. You guys all heard it. So you guys can formulate your own opinions. I don't think anybody's derelict. You guys can formulate your own opinion. And I do believe he was trying to twist words to get her to say, well, how many times did the officer say that? How many times? I know.
Get her to say that she stepped forward and she...
Well, what he was trying to do was intimidate her to say he's part of an investigation. And, yeah, this guy is, this is just too much, man. It's just really too much. Okay, whoever has video to this, they're going to try to ask for it. Tomorrow, I think what I'm going to work on is, I think we need to get Wendy counsel. I do not think that it is a good idea for Wendy to talk to these people because we heard what they just tried to tell her. And I believe that is, this is why we have our Fifth Amendment constitutional right. It is your right to protect yourself from self-incrimination. And that is a very, very important thing. When you self-incriminate yourself, that is a problem. And they're going to dig, and they're going to try to make this... Yes, but the thing is they may try to get you for an impeding, but what they're going to do is they're going to twist it. That's why I'm saying it might be best to not even, if you're already under duress, plead the Fifth on it. They want to try to...
I said all that I needed to say.
I know, but they were...
Yeah, okay.
Because...
Don't delete all posts. I haven't put it on there. We need to transfer it to the chicken crisis group because only limited people are there. When it goes on there, we need to transfer. Just transfer anything for today or the chicken crisis.
Yeah, but like Ross,
not the public.
Yeah, but what they're trying to do here is they're trying to make out in some way that Wendy did something wrong, that the officer gave lawful order. But the thing is Wendy never passed the gate. She never even tried to break through the gate. She's probably like 5 feet tall at best, maybe weighs 100 pounds. There is no way this girl was going to get through the gate with all these officers here. No way possible. Again, they're treating this warrant as a criminal type warrant for people and not allowing them support or help or anything for that matter. So there you have what the lieutenant had to say. I'll post his email I have it. I have his phone number. I spoke with him earlier. And you know what? You guys can tell him how you feel. I just can't even express how concerning this is. And just stepping on people's rights, ignoring, and they're in cahoots with each other. I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to say they're in cahoots. So, you don't get to a lieutenant spot by just, well, you guys figured out how you get to a lieutenant spot. But what has happened here is twisting of words and trying to bully her into self-incrimination by trying to make this out that she somehow is the criminal here, when she isn't a criminal, and she came here to support because she was asked to be here. Real simple. So they're talking with the homeowner. I'm not sure where it leads from there. And I can't even see all these complaints, or not complaints, but messages. I'll have to look at them later. I got to watch the video and see, kind of go back through it all. This is too much, man. When is too much, and this is too much. CHP will investigate themselves so we can see where that will head. Pretty sure they're going to cut Wendy out here to be this aggressive MMA lady that's kicking down fencing and bullying or whatever. But the fact of it is, there was minimally about 8 officers here, all with guns, some pretty big dudes, and you had ladies, pregnant lady. We had a gentleman in a wheelchair, disabled with his leg, a couple other senior citizen folks. So this is what you get. And they're not going to be respectful of anybody's rights. Whoever has the videos, which I know there are people there that do, make sure you save those and back them all up. And if you can get them to a disc, or if you need to message me, I can get somebody to get them on a disc for you guys. We're going to need those. I don't think it's a good idea that she even speaks to them anymore, because I don't feel that they're going to be fair and impartial with her. And this is how corruption works. They just do whatever and you're stuck with it. Now it's kind of getting dark. I can't really see much. I can't read comments, but I don't know, just read back and I'll, I guess, recap it. But yes, they, in my opinion, what I saw here was them trying to make out Wendy to be a bad guy. And she did nothing but come to a home that she was invited to come to and support. She never entered their gates. She never did anything. All she did was wanted to know where on the warrant it said she can't be there, which was the same question I asked, which to this day on the warrant, there still is nothing on the warrant that says the homeowner cannot have a guest or support or a friend or whatever at their